Hi. How you doing? What are you doing? Hey, welcome to the Autumn Time podcast. Your host, JJ. I've got a couple things on my mind about the Thomas Crooks assassination. I'm not going to let that go. Everybody's forgot about it already. Beating a dead horse, whatever. I guarantee you, if Trump gets in there, people are going to be fired, put in jail. There's going to be heads are going to roll over that shit because there's too many things failed for it to be a coincidence. The overseas accounts that Crooks had, the phone that was pinged at an FBI, CIA, I don't know if it was a training facility or if it was a safe house or what it was, in D.C. A lot of little things really got me bugging, and I think it's, a little bit of it's the MK Ultra, not to sound like Rogan too much, but I think that stuff has progressed tremendously over the generations. It started in the 50s and 60s, has progressed tremendously ever since. I can't imagine that they're not using almost like nanotechnology to not really implant it into people's head, but you could probably give it to them orally or whatever. Somebody like Crooks that was, wanted to be a martyr. That's the other thing. I can't believe that there was no writing, I guess his house was, where he was staying was scrubbed down, no silverware. There's a bunch of, it was a very odd placement. And then they took the body right away and cremated it. I wouldn't say right away, but before, I guess before they had other avenues to explore. And that's the thing. They said they cremated it, but did they really? It's like somebody saying one time that you're going to see Jeffrey Epstein. He'll probably be talking himself because they feel like this stuff was staged there. And, cameras were off, guards fell asleep. The guy that he was rooming with or whatever disappears off the face of the planet. All kinds of bullshit. That list never popped up. This black book, crimes she was charged with. Ghislaine. The crimes were never investigated publicly. Enough Hollywood money and the Silicon Valley money kind of probably hushed that up. But I think it's going to be very interesting. I always thought if I wanted to go back in time, I'd want to go back and live my life being born in 1950 1945 or so, around there, right after the war, and lived my childhood in the 50s and 60s. I always thought that that would be like the funnest time to live your life. People say the good old days, that kind of stuff, and where men were men, blah blah blah. I always thought that that would be a good time period to live in. But the time period that you guys are living in, I'm pretty sure that you're going to have AI come out, and I think that the layers of deception are not going to be able to be veiled. I think that the cover's going to be lifted, and in your lifetime you're going to have all the answers. You know, all the conspiracy theorists, you know, be it Building 7 and 9/11 itself, a lot of different things, Watergate, Lee Harvey Oswald, JFK assassination. I think that that's all going to come out in your lifetime, and things should change. And we, the people, on the Declaration of Independence, needs to come back. I do feel like the government's in control, and the people aren't in control anymore. I don't feel like, you know, I saw something on my Instagram the other day where this lady posted something, and 2 FBI agents came to the house, and they said that they had some complaints, and they were just following up and had some questions, and they're like, for what? And they're like, well, there's some, you know, people concerned about some of the posts that you put up, and they're like, what are you you know, and it was 2 women FBI agents coming to people's houses, just like they do over in England. Well, in England, they'll arrest you and throw you in jail for saying Trudeau's I don't know who Trudeau, but whoever the fucking guy over in England is. Or, you know, migrants need to be chased out of the country, or blah blah blah, Sharia law, go down with that, whatever. You post shit like that over there, you're in deep shit. It's like England's, Paris, all that, England and France and all that shitholes turning into Russian, China controlled. They see how good it works for China, and they're like, hey, we could do that. That's something we could do, you know. So I'm kind of, it's kind of wherever I may go. Hopefully I get to find out some of that stuff. It's probably not important, but I hope that they give me some tidbits when I'm up there. I probably will be a 3-eyed raven when I die, and can see everything, know everything. But it's going to be interesting for you guys. Oh, the ChatGPT 4, they had like this little dot, like a gumball, right? Little gumball, and they showed that as ChatGPT 4, and it had Chat. Is it BPP? Oh, you know what I mean. They had the 5th version coming out, and it's like a whole gumball machine. That's like the computing power of 4, which is amazing. mean, it does, phenomenal things as a gumball, and ChatGPT 5 coming out as like a gumball machine that it's like multiplying itself by 1,000, not 1,000, but it's like 100 times 100 times better, and then that one is going to be 100 times better. It's going to be weird, man. You guys are living in an exciting time. So as long as we can stay out of war, and we don't get anal probed by aliens, then I think you'll be alright. I got a big wedding coming up, so I can't get anal probed. Oh, yeah, I got a nice surprise for the wedding, yeah. It's not about me. I have to tell myself that. It's not about me. When I walk into the room, people aren't going to be looking at me. People are going to be they're not going to pay attention to me. I don't think so. Hey, there's Jason. I think that's what's going to happen. I hope not. I'm going to try not to make it about me. But anytime I get in a large event, my wife says I'm not allowed to drink. So, she's gave me another, what is it called? The safe word, or not a safe word. Yeah, it's like a safe word or whatever it's called. Where you yell stuff if you I don't know, whatever it's called. But her safe word is, what is it called? It's an Indian word where you jump out of a plane. It's not hallelujah. What the fuck is it? It's son of a bitch. I can't remember. But it's like an Indian word. It's like when you jump out of a plane, you say it. I can't, fuck. That being 52, I gotta start taking my fish oil. I already take my creatine. As much as I can. Which I should be drinking that shit every day. But I don't. Maybe I'll put it in my Mountain Dew. My diet Mountain Dew. Yep. So, exciting times. What else we got? Driving. Another driving podcast. This is the only time I seem to be able to get shit sorted out. Time for stuff and blah blah. But as long as Trump doesn't get assassinated again, I'm gonna stop. What is it called? Prepping. Nope. Not gonna prep. What's that called? There's another Indian term where, like, old people that are useless to the tribe, they'll, in the wintertime, they'll, like, have them walk out to the woods as far as they can until they can't walk any farther. I mean, that's kind of like suicide, but it's I think it's the village or the teepee people, or what's it called when they're in a group, the tribe sends the person out, and then they either die of cold exposure or wolves or whatever. Ugh, I'd hate getting ate by a wolf. Getting ate dick first. Oof. Well, that'd be cold, so that'd be good. It'd be numb a little bit. That or a bear would suck too. Because them fuckers don't kill you. Like a large cat, which we don't have, but I don't know, something that kills you right away. I don't want to die like getting mauled, because you have to bleed out, and it doesn't take minutes, folks. They're like eating you while you're alive. It's terrifying. It takes, I'm not gonna say hours, but it takes damn near an hour to bleed out. What a horrible way to die too. Oh, terrible. What else do I have? Had a good dream last night. Can't remember shit about it. I know it had something to do with like slime, but it wasn't slime. It was like a nanotechnology that they gave to Crux, the CIA. It's like a MK Ultra, and they could like use it to, you know, tell them what to do and blah blah blah. But I don't know. It's either I had a dream about that, and then I had another dream about Game of Thrones White Walkers, which I don't remember what that was about either. But it's pretty fascinating. It's actually a little scary. Imagine if you had somebody that was dressed up head to toe in a White Walker outfit come walking out of the woods at you. Bro, I don't even think I'd grab my gun. I'd just get in the car, run. Yeah, I'll run fast. Pretty fast. So, this podcast is going to be about 16 to 17 minutes long. I don't have very much else to say. Don't have any interview people to interview. My wife won't talk to me on tape. She won't shut up at any other time. I ought to just turn the tape on when she's not paying attention. You guys could see what she's really like. Oh, she's so sweet. She's such a nice lady. Dragon lady. Anywho, I talked about the wedding, not about me. Not drinking. I haven't drank in a while. That's crazy, right? Man. I've had a lot of shit on my plate lately, though, so. And I actually had chores to do today, and you can't see it, but it's fucking starting to rain, which is kind of funny because in the one area that we were going to for yard sales, they're having a shit ton of community yard sales. And not that I'm a guy that thinks it's funny when bad shit happens to people, but hey man, you gotta prepare for shit, dude. It might rain on your wedding day. And how much prepared are you for that? Do you have planks to walk on? Do you have parkas for people? Do you have whatever? I don't know. Umbrellas. Tell everybody to bring their umbrella. It's not gonna rain though. I guess that's a good luck thing if it rains. But yep. Trying to get a speech together for that. It keeps coming out like a roast. Talking about Daniel's height. Nasty shit about her. Kelsey. I'm not going to do a roast. Maybe I'll do the roast on the side with, Shimmy or people like that. Which that'll be nice to see everybody like that. It'd be like a family reunion of sorts. Just got to keep all those idiots under control. Last time I was at a wedding with Shimmy, spilled a beer all over me. Son of a bitch. Anyways, everything's great. I'm about home. It's raining. There goes my chores. So maybe I'll go to bed for a little while. Wake up later. I get one day off. Yeah. My company gives me 1 day off a month. Oh no. I mean, I get 1 day off every week. But they make me work 6. And then if somebody else takes a vacation day, they make me work 10-hour days. And then on Saturday also. That's the thing I hate about Tennessee. And, let's call it a right to work state, but man, they work the shit out of you. They want you to live there. in my 50s. I don't want to do that. Got a lot of other shit I got going on. But, tell you guys I love you. Backing into my parking spot. Y'all have a good day. Azvidin. Assalamu alaikum. I don't have anything else. Love you. Bye.